One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to John O. Glenn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wildcats offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some play balls for this defense.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
To the air, it's Fafita. Get it out on the screen. Fights off a defender. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Wildcats look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on first down. Fires left. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right, on defense. Early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand saying, look, this is who we are. This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
He'll pull it on the read. Oh, better look out. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Here comes the Houston offense once again. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Dropping back, it's Wegman. Makes the catch. Tight coverage there, did not stop it from making the grab. It's first and goal from the 8.
And I like having matchups outside like this. Guys that I know will win right away. Third down, find my guy, get him the rock, he gets the first down.
First and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to get it in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Hudson. Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass, it's Fafita. That's caught, it's Hudson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to barrel in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Wide out trying to get it in. Give him 6. Touchdown, Arizona. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they tacked on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Clemson has just had no answer to the onslaught they've faced so far today. Almost feels like instead of touching Howard's Rock, that sucker was dropped on top of him. They're trailing by 21 to SMU. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And the Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They go to the ground. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Leaves it with the back. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, running back on the move. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Fafita. Hauls it in. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. opposite just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field, nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. You just got to make the catch.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got it. Wide open spaces. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Arizona comes out with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Showing the arm strength down the left side.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Got it set up on the outside. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Arizona right back to the line. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Trying to pick up the 1st out of the backfield. Oh, a lot of space. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the 1st half. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Going for it all. Touchdown, Wildcats. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Catch in the middle. It's Broussard. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Connors.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Wants to throw, it's Wegman. That's caught, it's Connors. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
That's exactly what you're trying to get accomplished. You got to make sure on all these runs, clock running down, get out of bounds, right? Get some positive yards and then stop that clock.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. The sure hands, it's Connors.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Just enough time for one final play of the half. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He might want another play. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Time to take a shot. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half.
Arizona set to start this second half. They'll kick it off. He'll bring it out. It's Need. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Cougars come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. The give to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Keeps it on the draw. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Arizona in a hurry. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Turning it on! That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
It's caught downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They'll run it from the gun. It's a seam wide open. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And it's up and no good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Men, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Arkansas needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Fayetteville behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to Texas A&M. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. You should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. He's got him. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the 2nd half to throw any completions.
They just keep firing. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Give to the back. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Running back searching for a hole. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Burnett. An explosive play to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Oh, they finally got him out of bounds, but not before. He carried some momentum for his team into the 4th quarter. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. They'll run it to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Wildcat is in the hurry-up.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Arizona has the offense humming, set up with another 1st down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Wildcats! They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
Looking for a man. It's Fafita. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
So now it's 2nd and long. Pressure coming. Safe completion on the screen. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. Still on his feet at the 45. He got loose, almost housed it. Finally dragged down at the 32. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Houston wants to play fast.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
Scanning the field, it's Wegman. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Houston! Hello! They went for it all, and it paid off with
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Instead, even as the situation refused to cool down, the president stuck to his initial course of action. Do nothing. He's being tested, and he doesn't like it, an official told the magazine. He doesn't want to talk about it. That changed when Trump learned the Wall Street Journal, of course, was working on a big story about the situation with the Atlantic reporting that Trump...
6'6".
PAT unit on the field. And they make the extra point to draw it closer. It's 28-17. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Shoots it to the left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Wegman. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd down play from the gun. With the catch, it's Thomas. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide open downfield. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Houston. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds a man in the middle. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and... Time for their offense.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Arizona going back to work with another first down. The give, and tick, 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 tick.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Arizona right back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Just a short pass to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Arizona trying to drain this clock. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Wildcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it.
That is just how the coach wants to draw it up. Take up all the clock, score the go-ahead touchdown. This one is all but over.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10.
That makes the score Arizona 35. Houston.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick.
Sets a kickoff.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation.